Hey guys, I'm Kairos Time, and it is time to talk about a very exciting update coming to Hades Star. We're talking about a brand new star type, the White Star. Hope you enjoy! Thanks so much for jumping onto this video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the White Star and talking a little bit about what that means. Now, for those of you that are on my channel that haven't played Hades Star, you gotta check it out. It's so much fun. This video is not being sponsored by the developers or in any way, but I am really excited that they gave me the opportunity to at least announce to the public of what is coming in the future of Hades Star. And what we're talking about is a White Star. Now, the dev team has really listened to the feedback of the players, and there's been so much talk about people wanting this game to be PvP. How can we do this in this type of game? Well, they've done a really excellent job at adding a new star, the White Star, which allows different corporations to face off and battle against another corporation, and it still has a very Hades Star feel to it. Really excited about that. Now, before we move on any further, I did want to let you know that the facts and numbers shown in this video are definitely subject to change, and the developers are definitely going to be working and refining things before it's released. But very excited about this. Now, White Star Scanner. So around RS4 progression in the game, you're going to be able to build a White Star Scanner. This allows you to locate, send ships to White Stars. Obviously, you have to be a part of a corporation to do so. Now, officers in the corporation are going to be able to choose to scan for a White Star. It can take some time sometimes because they're going to try and make sure that the matchmaking system is very good. Once the White Star does start, you have to plan on sending in some ships in there that are going to be gone for quite a while. 5 days is what the current White Star duration is. Now, to make up for that, each player is going to be able to create an additional ship so that they can send that in there, kind of make up for that. Now, once you do get in there, it's going to have a 12-hour preparation time, and that 12-hour preparation time is really key for you to be able to communicate with the other members of your corporation, kind of come up with a plan. You can take a look at the enemy modules and see what they're using and kind of decide on what you're going to do yourself, so that you can plan for battle the absolute best way possible. Now, time is slowed down 600 times. So that includes battle, travel, cooldowns, and all sorts of different things like that. Now, that does mean that some modules are only going to be able to be used once during the entire duration of the White Star. So you do have to make sure you coordinate that with your corporation, make sure that you guys are making the best decisions possible. Now, each player can bring one battleship, and either a transport or a miner. Now, they each have their different roles, which are very important to the White Star. Primary goal is for you to go in there and actually collect relics, and the corporation with the most relics at the end of the White Star is declared the winner. Now, as far as the battleship role, that your whole purpose there is to try and take and kind of defend territory, take out enemy battleships, prevent them from getting relics and things like that. Your transport's whole goal is to try and gather those relics and then bring them back. Now, those relics do take some time for those to actually generate on the different planets. It's not like a regular red star where you just come in and a planet has relics on there or artifacts on there. Instead, they generate over time, and having that generation over time is a really important factor because the miner's role is to gather hydrogen, bring it to a planet, and that actually speeds up that generation time for the relics. This means that you're going to want to try and get hydrogen to those planets so that they'll generate those relics at about the same time as when your transports get there, so you can quickly come in and then leave and get that relic back to home base. Now, if you're like me and you're not able to be on your phone and your tablet 100% of the day, making sure that you're catching all the action happening in this White Star, don't worry, because there's a really great feature built into the White Star, and that is the time machine. Basically, the time machine allows you to make future movements activate modules, or make any other decisions that you need to do into the future. And you can just plan on doing that and just get on there 2 or 3 times a day, coordinate with your corporation like that, and then be able to make those plans and coordinations and only get on there when you have the time to do so. It's a really great feature. Basically allows you to, it shows you future movements of your corporation members and all of the future movements and actions that they do and they put into the time machine. It will show you that happening, so you can actually see what your corporation members have planned and plan according to that. It does also show you current actions happening by Cerberus and enemy corporation movements and things like that, but it will not show you future decisions of the enemy corporation. So you can't, it won't predict for you what's going to happen. You kind of have to keep in mind of looking at what people's modules are, look at their cooldowns, and see if they're going to be able to be doing things. You have to take a look at that. So it's a really cool feature. It allows you to show those future movements as well as what has happened in the past. So that way, when you wake up after the night and you open up your Hades, your White Star, and you're like, holy crap, what just happened? Then this will allow you to go into the past, be like, oh, okay, I see what happened. Really cool. What I really love about this is it allows people from all around the world working with different schedules to be able to collaborate with each other in one place and be able to come together and without having to be on your tablet all day long. It's really fantastic. Super excited about that. Okay, now of course what you're thinking is, what do I get out of this? Well, obviously this is going to take some time and some resources for you to be able to go in there. The whole goal is to try and beat the enemy corporation. Super fun and strategic gameplay, and that really is the main goal right now. But that being said, the winning team, the team that does get the most relics and brings them safely back home, is going to win and get additional credit resources as well as hydrogen resources that they'll be able to use for their own home stars development. As well, relics are going to be possibly used in the future to be able to give permanent perks to the corp. The developers are still kind of working on exactly how that's going to work out, but you can plan on something like that happening in the future. Should be really exciting. Now, if you do lose, you will still get a hydrogen and a credit supply, mostly just to kind of help cover some of the losses that you're going to have in that battle, because you will lose some battleships. You do have to worry about that, as well as you have to make sure, of course, that you do get back to home before the White Star is done so you don't lose your stuff. You guys know what that's like. As far as some tips and suggestions that I have for you, be social and come up with a plan with your corporation. The amount of fun that you have and the way that you play this is going to very much depend on the type of corporation that you have. If you have a really active corporation that really gets into those White Stars, you can plan on having some fun with that. I recommend taking, if you're serious about doing well in White Stars, I recommend joining a corp that does some type of organized discussion outside of the game, like Discord or some other app that you can use so that you can communicate. I highly recommend doing something like that. Activity is a key factor. There's not a limit to how many ships can go in there other than the amount of people that are in your corporation being active. And so you can absolutely win when you're with a corp that has simply just more people being active. Absolutely. So activity is going to be a huge determining factor in this, as well as, of course, levels of your ships and things like that. But I'm super stoked about this. I've had a chance to play in quite a few White Star battles. They're super fun. It's a blast to be able to work with other people and kind of decide how are we going to do this, and then to have your plans foiled, and then to foil your enemies' plans. It's an absolute blast. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Make sure that you keep up to date on the Hades Star blog as well as the Hades Star Discord server, both of which I'll put a link in the description below, so that you can make sure that you are on top of when this is coming out, because I know if you're as excited as I am, then you're going to want to know exactly when that is going to happen. So if you enjoyed this video and you like Hades Star and you want me to cover some more future Hades Star content, possibly some Corp v Corp White Stars, then please drop a comment in the section below. I would love to know what you guys think I should do. For now, this is Kairos Time ticking by, and we will see you later.